think, says her sister-in-law to be after she was arrested for domestic violence attack on the Duchess of Sussex's brother. Meghan Markle's future sister-in-law has revealed her most recent arrest came after a row that left future husband Thomas Markle Jr., 51, with a black eye. Darlene Blunt, 37, of Grants Pass, Oregon, recounted the chain of events that led to her being handcuffed and said the fight began as the pair made their way home from a local bar at 5:30 p.m. last Thursday. The cause, Blunt said, was her decision to go out with some of her girlfriends, adding that Markle Jr. gets pretty jealous if she goes to a bar without him. Blunt says she demanded to get out of the car but accidentally clipped Markle Jr. in the eye with the corner of her purse as she made her exit. She spent the evening at her mother's home nearby, where she had a few drinks before returning home just after midnight. When she got there, it was to find the window fitter, 51, wasted and sporting a black eye, and standing in a destroyed house. Blunt exclusively told Daily Mail, "He said he'd already called the cops on me. I was just like, whatever, I didn't do nothing to you." I thought he was joking at first and then the cops showed up and arrested me. Markle Jr. added, "We got into a pretty heavy argument and she screamed at me to let her out of the car, but as I was starting to pull over, she swung around to reach her purse in the back seat and caught me in my right eye with her elbow. I thought she intentionally hit me, which wasn't the case. When we got home the argument continued, so I then phoned police and she left the house. I made a report saying she punched me in my eye while driving, which almost caused me to wreck." The 37-year-old mother of one was booked into Josephine County Jail on assault charges and spent the next 2 nights sleeping on a concrete floor before being bailed out Saturday by her fiancé. Blunt and Markle Jr. are currently being kept apart by a police-imposed no-contact order, with Blunt staying at her father's home until Monday when she hopes the restriction will be lifted. Once reunited, the two plan to have alcohol and couples counseling but say they are worried about how the royal family will react to their latest brush with the law. Blunt told Daily Mail, "Yeah, I am worried about what they will think, but it is what it is and there's nothing I can do to change it. People will message me on Facebook now and things like that, rude things. I just block them because I don't even know who these people are." Markle Jr. added, "It's hard to say how Meghan might feel about this. She doesn't live in the real world with real-life situations like everyone else. I don't think she plans on reuniting with anyone in our family." He continued, "I think Meg might be having a hard time getting used to her new role as a duchess, but the only thing I think she's doing wrong is ignoring her father and not visiting him, like the rest of the family." The latest arrest comes less than 8 months after Blunt was cuffed for another drunken fight with Markle Jr. on New Year's Eve. On that occasion, the 37-year-old spent 2 nights in jail after calling the cops and claiming the 51-year-old was being really effing weird and beating himself up. Audio of the police call from New Year's Eve revealed that she accused him of being mentally abusive and told the operator that she was afraid for his safety. She also said he had been drinking when he became jealous, thinking she was trying to F some dude she knew when out at a local bar. The then 36-year-old claimed to be scared of Thomas because he is a big guy, suggesting to the operator that he could be mentally ill. When police arrived, Blunt was arrested instead but the charges were later dropped. Markle Jr. has also spent time in Josephine County Jail and was arrested in January 2016 for drunkenly holding a gun to Blunt's head during yet another argument. Like his fiancée, he was bailed out 2 days later and the charges were ultimately dropped. Blunt says she is still waiting to find out if the district attorney will prosecute the assault charge pending after her latest arrest, but says she and her fiancé will stay together regardless. She told Daily Mail, "Yeah, we are still getting married. We're going to have to work on things, but yeah, we were thinking of doing it this year, but we might put it off a little bit until all this CP goes away. Tom helps me a lot and he's a father to my son." Markle Jr. added, "We have always stayed together through rough times. We have a lot of work to do, counseling for couples, alcohol counseling, but we do plan to be together."